Hi, good night, Marcia, loyal opposition, Dr. Ferdinand, everybody else. Good night. Happy to be here.
Good night to
Yes,
you too,
sir.
Don. And I
Yes,
must say that I miss your company from Washington. We need to go again.
Yeah, man, that was almost a year ago now. She knows that if she step out her line at all, you going straight to the international community. She knows that you got the resources, the links, and she underestimated you. So now she really
but
has to
why you all keep
stand
saying me? You went to Washington, so don't
up.
say
No,
me because that's why
well,
they put the gun on me.
the loyal opposition. Let's call it the loyal opposition group.
Yeah, happened. I strongly believe that.
Well, they definitely couldn't go ahead and pass the bill after that. So I mean, we just all played our small part. There were some people in the group chat I was in say she looked like she running on fumes now, like she's past her peak. Some other people were saying that she talks to the nation quite condescendingly. So there definitely are lots of different schools of thought. But she conceded. She's not really like she really accepted her fate with this one. The power of the people is far more powerful than her. She's finally starting to realize that, and I think that once she keeps that in the back of her head, all of these tyrannical, despotic laws that she keeps trying to write, she's gonna have to cool down with them.
Appoints the president.
Yeah, it's really tough in that instance. Even for example, when the DLP didn't win any seats last election, and the president had to pick the two opposition senators. God forbid that happen again in a couple of months when they have the next election. But then you could have a president who is picked by Mia Motley picking the opposition senators, and how does that make sense? That a member of the BLP would be picking opposition senators. So I mean, at the end of the day, I really think it's a tough one because we really don't even know what the presidential powers are yet. There's no constitution to say that the president of Barbados can do X, they can do Y, they can do Z.
Correct.
And that I think is the biggest concern and the biggest problem that Beijing should have. We're going to be going into our second presidency, and yet there's no laws saying the president can do this, they can do that.
I want to hear you on this, Don.
Yeah, they keep trying to justify it, saying that, oh, this is a law that's been in the book since 1975. We weren't even the ones to do it, the other party did it, and all of that. But essentially, what they're doing is making it relevant again. They're making it relevant as in it costs today's modern money. If the fine, I'm not saying that this is justification, but if the fine was only like $20, $30, you would have people that be like, okay, yeah, I'll pay the fine, no problem. But if the fine is $10,000, like it is currently, that's when there's gonna become a serious problem. I really like the point that Zico was making just now.
But Don, if I could, don't forget there is you could catch a charge. You could be in for 1 year in confinement in prison for one
Yeah,
year or
yeah.
both.
hmm I really like the point that Zico made just now too as well about the criminal being seeking retribution for you actually
Yes.
in his.
Yes.
And I think more than anything else, it can just be used as entrapment. You could set up anybody in the whole country like this. If you wanted, if you knew somebody's routine, if you knew, for example, that X person went to the beach every morning, you could easily set them up to be arrested. All you need is a policeman in regular clothes and an undercover police. They could just approach the target that they're trying to arrest and then just start fighting. It would be a fake fight. And then the policeman, all they have to do is call out for assistance. That person, no, I not that. And then, and then, and then they could even start fighting immediately and be like, you just committed a crime. You help a policeman and arrest the person one time. So I
It,
think that is a really good use of it. I think that that's what they're probably trying to do. They'll just be able to target specific people that they want and just easily entrap them. There's so many different issues with this bill, Marcia. I find it really hard to justify it otherwise.
Mhm.
Even if you were to add, like, we're gonna pay for the total cost of your medical bills if you get hurt, helping the police. I just don't see how this makes any kind of logical sense, any kind of common sense. Police are specially trained to handle these situations. You're expecting just lay people. It could even just be somebody's grandmother walking on the side of the road. You're expecting her to get in a fist fight with a 20-year-old young man to save a able-bodied policeman as well. Like, this is It almost is nonsensical. It's completely retarded. I don't know why. I don't know. I would like to see how it's being implemented in other countries.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I would
goodness.
definitely go for the full removal. I don't see how you could amend this for it to make sense in any way, shape, or form. But Marcia, whenever they went the last time when we were complaining about the cyber crimes bill, they changed the fines from 7 years to 10 years in jail and the 70,000 to 100,000. So if they
Mm-hmm.
hear us complaining about this, they might take the fine from 1 year in jail to 5 years in jail. They might do the opposite of what everybody asking for.